All right, now we are live here in the Space Cabin. We are live here on Twitch and X. Welcome everybody to the Volt-Inu Daily Dose. I was playing some music for the Vault Army a little bit ago. I was telling everybody, Rihanna Go Hard is stuck in my head. I have no idea why or what it is about it, but it's stuck. So yeah, y'all go listen to that. But let's say hi to the people that are here supporting the Space Cabin. Let's freaking go, David, Crypto Surfer, Jawa, F Joe, David. Let's go. I got a request. We got Ken requesting the mic. Let's freaking go. Let's see what he's got today. Ken, what you got? How are you doing today, sir?
What up, VOLTARMY? Hey, how you doing, Space Chick?
Oh, I'm
good. How VOLTARMY doing? I'm feeling very voted. I feel that right now we're on the precipice of big things coming. We have BlackRock spending much money to get people involved in the crypto space, which is going to lead them to us. And when they get voted, when they see what is out there, what gem is out there, and they look us up, they're going to be like, I have to get down.
Just like that, too. I love it, Ken.
But just like yesterday, somebody just came in hard, $8,600 voted bucks because they said, hey, I gotta get a part of this. This is the one. What will you do with where would you invest $10,000 right now? That's what's going to be on a lot of people's minds soon. And the answer is going to be Volt. Because they're going to realize, hey, if Volt don't work, crypto don't work. And they're going to get down. So that's where we at. And remember, this is our 2009 shining moment. This is our Bitcoin. Let's go.
Let's freaking go. Bullish, Ken. Bullish. I'm loving it. Yeah, you brought up BlackRock. Super exciting news. Definitely got to say how bullish that is. That's insane. I have something bookmarked that we're also going to talk about with Google. Oh, yes. It is mass adoption time, everybody. Mass adoption time. What is up, Stevie Crypto? Let me go ahead. Ken, I have your link to X up here in the Space Cabin, y'all. This is Ken Bussey, the most vaulted man in the Volt Army. This is his link, so go give him a follow on X. I like trying to put y'all's profiles up here whenever y'all come up to speak, so y'all know who is who. You get familiar with these speakers, and you can go ahead and give them a follow. But I'm going to go to the bookmarks, and we're going to talk about this. We're going to talk about this Google one. I'm going to go ahead and talk about that first. And we got other Vault Army business to talk about. I don't know if you see what I'm scrolling past here in the Space Cabin, but y'all know what time it is. We talked about it earlier this week. Can't wait. But let me see here. I'm scrolling. Okay. All right. Hold on. Here we go. It was Crypto Deb had put this up. Google is finally allowing, let me see, Bitcoin can now be advertised on Google again. So what does that say, everybody? Everybody looks at Google. I look at Google probably like 50 times a day. I shouldn't. I should use another search browser. I really should. But hey, everybody uses Google, and now Bitcoin can now be advertised on Google again. Let's freaking go, everybody. Mass adoption time. DCA. Tell them about it. Ken. Tell them about how important DCA is.
It is so important to pay yourself. That's what DCA is. Dollar cost average is paying yourself so you can be voted, so you can be a champion for your family. Mm-hmm. Don't worry about anybody else in the space. Just worry about being a champion for your family, taking your family to the tippy top of all crypto.
Mm-hmm. Taking care of your business, taking care of your family. And like we talked about before, we can only do so much. We can only do so much. I know I told y'all my story, how I've sent some family members $200 million to get their VOLTI card. We were talking Kira and Ladybug brought up a great point, and I don't want to forget it, so I'm gonna bring it up. She brought up a great point. Whenever, you know, you're buying stuff for family, I told y'all my niece and her husband, they're a very young couple. I love him. He's amazing. And she's such a sweetheart. You know, you want to take care of your family. Well, I gifted them when they first got married a few years ago, got them some Dogecoin. And they loved it. No, they freaking loved it. They said that was the best wedding gift. It was so neat. I felt so glad that they liked and appreciate crypto. But then I got to thinking, whenever Kira said this, she said, you know, you got to think about too, what if people split up? What if people, you know, how you got to think about that too. So I was thinking, oh, you know, they have a wallet together as a couple. I know this is a you know, sensitive topic and kind of getting personal with y'all, but maybe I should just make her own wallet and, you know, make sure that Auntie right here is taking care of her all the way around. Although I love him, you know, I love my nieces and nephews too. Y'all already know that. So maybe that was some food for thought, and that to me is something I think maybe somebody else needs to hear about today too, I guess, in case y'all missed it. Go check it out. Go check it out. That was such a great live stream. Kira girl had slides up talking about security. She's not done yet, everybody. You know, she's always going off about security. So I cannot wait. I learned a lot today in just a short amount of time. I think it was like an hour. You can check it out on YouTube, Ladybug Crypto Lounge, and you can also check it out here on X. And it was really neat. It was really neat just sitting back learning. There's a lot of people here in the Army that are very knowledgeable. So definitely check that out, everybody. But that was something I wanted to bring up. I know it's random, but it's just something in my head I had to bring up. Ken, you tell me, what is your personal opinion? I mean, tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me, my friend, talk to me.
Yeah, in this world we live in, unfortunately, you have to think of people as individuals. You know, and they could put their combined efforts together, but that's just the world we live in, and you don't want people to be without, right? You know, you don't want to be seeing people, you know, in a bad situation, even though you prepared a table for them. Mm-hmm. So, you know, that's just the way we had to look at it. Unfortunately, that's the world we lived in. You know, our grandparents was able to be married for 50, 60 years. You know, now everybody still have short-term memory when it comes to relationships these days. You know, everybody say, hey, I can get out of this. The only family I got is blood related. But it's all good. It's all good. You know? Yeah. Yeah. We all going to be voted, and we all are going to do this thing together. We got to just make sure. And, you know, one thing I would like to ask is for everybody to make sure you're using these utilities. Make sure you're going to the BDSC game and you put some time into it. You know, give it, 30 minutes daily. You know, because the fact is, that one time they was thinking about doing a GTA style game, but the reason why they didn't do it because they need bodies playing the game. They need a lot of bodies. We need that. We need people getting down and getting into the efforts of all these utilities: SparkBot, VoltiCard, VoltiPay, VoltiChange. You know, when VoltEco come around, when VoltiFlex is here, we had to get down with these utilities. They're not just there. We have to use them. You know, we got to show the world that we're Volti.
Yes, sir. And the best way to do that, like you said, is use the utilities. That's what they're there for. Use them. Get familiar with them. The time is coming, everybody. The time is coming. I'm going to put something out today, a tweet. I didn't do it, and it would be kind of difficult for me to do it right now, y'all. But the Bitcoin having, if somebody has it, go ahead and put it in there. But the countdown, some clocks say 75 days, some clocks say 80 days. So just give yourself, I always round up, give yourself What can you do in 80 days? Can you hold out for 80 days? Can you DCA? Not saying something's going to pop off in 80 days, but you can at least see a forecast of what's going on around you. You can see, you know, and hear about BlackRock. You can see that Google all of a sudden can advertise again. How weird is that? Look at the timing. It's not really weird, everybody. We've been here. We know what's up. We're laced up for the game, 10 toes down, didn't let anybody knock us off our mark whatsoever. There's no freaking way. The Vault Army is here to stay. Everybody, get you a dragon. Look at these dragons floor price really quick. David said, get you some dragons, some vaulted dragons. The floor price right now is 0.12, everybody. 296 bucks. ETH is going up, so keep that in mind, everybody. But like Ken was saying, you want to take part of the whole ecosystem. There's entertainment literally all the way around in this community, not just from stuff going on, but the utilities. He's got something for everybody. For everybody. You want a game? Cool. You want to be an NFT collector? Cool. You can just sit there with your NFTs. You want to, you know, play around with SparkBot because you like limit orders. You play in the stock market as well. He's got it all. He's got it all. And he's also got stuff that other projects want and need. And we've been talking to those projects in these share spaces. We've been talking to them. You know, they hit y'all up. They hit us up like, hey, how can we get our project on VoltiChange? Go talk to, you know, use the widget. If you need anything, go to the Telegram. You know, Voltoshi, our dev, is always there. And that's something that needs to be brought up too. He's always there. He's always doing something. And we can always count on, if we have a question, then he'll answer it. And that, to me, is just as important as having an active dev on what he's making, you know, utility-wise. Because, I mean, I've been in a project before Volt. You already know it was a meme coin project. Watch my Space Cabin show. You can find out my story about that. But they were putting out a lot of riddles. You know, those get old. And then not delivering anything, that gets old. And then whenever you do ask a question, you get there's gatekeepers in crypto projects. And then you have devs that just will straight up ignore you. Straight up, like, you have... Why are you even messaging me? I'm higher and greater than thou. Why are you even bothering me? I have things to do. I've heard devs say, I don't need a white paper. Why do we need a white paper on explaining something? Those can be fake anyway. What? If you ever hear somebody say something like that, run. That's what I got to say. Run. Stick with a good project. That is like Volt-Inu. All the way around, one-stop shop with every single sector, NFTs, gaming, crypto, the whole crypto space, the community, everything is here. And that's why we say, what do you say, Ken? What do you say about it? It is our what? Volt-Inu?
It is our Bitcoin. Mm-hmm. This is it. This is what's going to make us go to the generational wealth that we've been looking for. That transfer of wealth is right here. It's at your fingertips. Don't miss out. Space Chick knows what she's talking about because she's been here and she has talked to people behind the scenes, and people tried to trick her, you know, too, you know, and they tried to say, hey, we'll put you on to this trick. And she has said, no, no, I don't get down like that. Mm-hmm. So I respect Space Chick immensely. All right. And she knows what she's talking about. What's out here in these spaces. These streets are mean. These crypto streets are mean. All right. You stable vote, you'll be protected and you'll be safe. And you'll have something to give to your family. You get out here in these streets, you get turned out. That's how it goes. Okay?
Ooh, Ken. There you go. That's a green pill and a half, 2 and 3. Thank you, Ken. Thank you so much. Yeah, y'all, I tell you what, it's not, I appreciate that. Thank you, because I'm not going to just talk about anything. I can guarantee you that. Hell no. Y'all see how it is out here? No. And I actually recently got offered to talk about and host a space for another project. Really good money too. But I said no. I said no. And the reason why I said no was because this project keeps me super busy. I enjoy being here, and I'm not going to spend my time somewhere else. I'm very time to me is super important, and it should be important to everybody. It's too important to waste. And this is a project that I'm laser focused on. And I know the Vault Army is too, because you can see in those tweets, repost images, y'all going out there in spaces representing, like, we are here. We are here. We're here. What you got, Walter Draco? How are you today, sir? Oh,
is that me, Spacey?
Hey, Colin! I got confused by your thing, your little PFP over here. It was really small. I don't have my glasses on. Colin, what's up?
You know that I only keep speaking, but I only have one word first: patience. And another 4 words, like I keep saying, chat, it is all over Casanova.
I love when you say that. I love when you say, you know how everybody has their taglines? That's yours.
Spacey, listen, like, you know, honestly, I'm so proud to be part of this movement. And it's a movement, like, you know. And like when Ken was just saying about that Bitcoin and all that sort of thing, you know, Christ almighty, we'd love to have been in Bitcoin like all them years ago. But how fortunate are we now? Because if you look at it, yeah, of course, Bitcoin's the number one. Thank God Bitcoin's here, because we'd never have nothing without that. But just look at the utilities we have. And I keep saying it, and the more I look, I've been in this project just over 2 years now. The first thing that drew me to it was Pablo, to be fair. I know there's a bit of problems going on there, but anyway, we'll leave that alone. But the second thing is the people's crypto. So I thought the people's crypto, I thought there must be something about that, the people's crypto. But as it's played out over these last 2 years, you can see why we are the people's crypto. Everything's covered. So all you've got to do, like Ken said, I've DCA'd for I was lucky really. The last sort of 6, 7, 8 months I've DCA'd all the way down. Massive bag now, really happy. And like you say, I'm going to split it between all my best pals, all their family. My kids are going to be sorted for life. And that's all it's about. You just got to stand your ground and just believe in that Voltoshi. What he is delivering and what he's delivered so far is incredible. Absolutely. I knew nothing about crypto 2 years ago. I'm not saying I know a lot about it now, but I'm not stupid, and I can see the end game. And the end game is not that far away. And like you're saying, this countdown, I think the Bitcoin halving, I keep thinking it's April 25th. I might be wrong. But I'm set up for that, and I can keep buying a little bit more, hopefully get another couple of dragons or whatever, because they are the gold, really. You know, that whole thing about the keys to the kingdom, I kept thinking, what's that mean, the keys to the kingdom? But as it plays out now, you can just see what's happening. And there's not many of them left, really. If you think about it, to get a card, to get a gold card or whatever, there's only about 4,000, whatever left. And they're going to be deflationary. Once another eco goes out, Volt-Inu goes out, it gets burnt again. And that deflationary token, and what you've got to remember, there's not a lot left in circulation. There's not a lot left. We don't need a lot more people. Well, we do. We need a lot more people to come in. But even at 200 million tokens each, everyone's snapping up one of them, because if they can get that card, when they make their money, people are not going to sell that because they want that card. They want that card. They want to be able to spend their money in the real world. It's honestly, I keep saying that, it's all over Casanova. Hold your ground. If you can afford it, don't put yourself short, but just keep snapping up a few million, a few 100 million, a billion if you can, here and there, and just wait till that Bitcoin halving. I've never been so confident about nothing in my life. It's all over Casanova. Take care, spaceship. Keep doing what you're doing. Love you. Massive.
Aww. Thank you, Colin. We love you, Colin. Thank you so much for coming up here to speak. I know you said April 25th, right? And that's what I was looking at. I pulled it up here in the Space Cabin, just in DuckDuckGo Bitcoin halving countdown. Last night when I checked, it said there was, I mean, y'all know different sources, yeah, whatever, but you can, there is one that even shows you what block they're on. So y'all do your research, check those out, drop a link, in the comments section, drop a link here in the Space Cabin. We'll check it out. But yeah, the Bitcoin halving, Colin, Let's go. I'm excited. So this one says, I pulled it up, buybitcoinworldwide.com/halving/ and it says, it has a big old clock on it. And it says 78 days, 11 hours, 28 minutes, 8, 7, 6 seconds. Let's freaking go. Where are you at emotionally, everybody? Where are you at with your bags? Not saying that this is the day it's going to pop off, but like we were saying earlier, mass adoptions here. It's not going anywhere whatsoever. We have Moped with your hand up, and then we'll go to Stevie. Moped, what you got for us today, sir? How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good, and I'm excited. I wanted to touch on what Volt to the Top said about the dragons and being deflationary. And the thing is we still don't fully understand just how many keys to the kingdom are on that key ring. I can only speculate.
Moped. I like how you said that, Moped. I like how you said that. I just got to say.
Well, I believe the early adopters and the diamond hands through the bear market will be the most rewarded. We know on the website Volt-Inu, and there will be the birth of the burned dragons, another set of NFTs. Well, I'm speculating, I don't know, but that's what it's written. I believe that the original Volta dragons are going to have more privilege. They're going to have more opportunities for wealth generation. I believe that's going to be one of the greater rewards for holding down for over 2 years through the bear market, the worst one in recorded history. Now, the new burn dragons are going to be, I'm pretty sure they're going to be fantastic. They're going to be an opportunity for people who weren't there for the Volta dragons. But I still believe that the Volta dragons, the original dragons, they're going to be special. They're going to be a greater reward, and it's really something you shouldn't fade out. I wouldn't wait around for it. Just not long ago, relatively, the Volta dragons were $500 a piece, and now they've come back down to a golden opportunity at about $300. And the closer we get to this Bitcoin halving, you're not going to get this kind of opportunity too many times, because we're heading head first into the fourth industrial revolution. It's already started. It's been happening around us. Crypto has never been as adopted as it is now, and it's only going to accelerate. And with Volt, the voltage is only going to get higher.
Ooh, Moped's bullish. I'm so glad you're here, Moped. Thank you so much. And I love what you said. I love what you said. We don't know how many key rings are on that. How did you say that, Moped? How did you say that? That was so good.
We don't truly know just how many keys are on that key ring.
I love it.
We've gotten so many useful utilities that we can utilize right here, right now. Not an empty promise undelivered, because Voltoshi has always delivered, and he has surprised us left and right. And for every one of those utilities, your dragon is a key. And we don't know how big that ring is. We don't know how many keys can fit on it and what's coming. But every time it takes us by surprise when he releases it, because he releases it at the most beneficial point in time. It's almost like telepathy. He knows there's a utility that is going to be extra useful. And then we find out some macroeconomic news about the way regulation or the way the world is shifting, the mass population's doing this now, and we already have a tool for it. We're ahead of the game. It's incredible. And you're not going to see that in any other project. You just can't. I'm not even going to bother holding my breath.
Yeah.
Spacey, can I just cut in there,
Yeah.
That guy, he's a fellow like Paris dragon, like with me, the Eiffel Tower in the back and all that. And that speaks so much sense for me, because I go back to one thing, yeah. I'm a lot older than a lot of people in this space here now or whatever. And I've told you this story many a time, back in like 1998, 99, I made a load of money out the internet when it first started, yeah, when it really first like come on. And you look back now, that's like 24, 25 years ago. And the thing is now, like, you can speak to, like, I speak to loads of mates and all that sort of thing, my family and all that. They think I'm mad, like, you know, they really think I'm so mad. Oh, crypto, it's a scam, all this sort of thing. But it can't possibly be, because it's next technology. It's next technology with this digital gold or whatever that's waiting to happen, like, you know. And even though it's been going on for like 10 years, more than that or whatever, we are so new to it. And to be in this project is absolutely unbelievable. And like Ken said earlier, whatever, this really could be our Bitcoin. It could be something that we hold. You don't have to sell everything. Always hold a bag of it. Or you know what I mean? You might have so much of it, because that's how all these whales start off. They got in so low. I look at that thing, like that bloke that he sold like 2,000, 3,000 Bitcoins for like a couple of Papa John's pizzas. I think, why can't that happen again? Because it's only just taking off, and you need a project, or I look at it as a company. That's what I look at it as a company, as a business. And this business that we're in has got so much to offer. I mean, you can look at all these other like meme coins or whatever. It's just a name, it's on hype and all that sort of thing. What you've got to look at, we actually have something to take to a marketplace that everyone needs. And now, is that not obvious, or am I missing something? I don't think I'm missing anything. You've got to look at the bigger picture. Eventually, when crypto completely takes off and everyone's going to have it, or the majority of the world will have it, then we're at the forefront, because everyone's going to need what we've got. And I look back, like, you know, that what I'm saying to you in that internet thing, back in 1998, 99, 4% of the world had an internet connection, okay? Now, you look now, everywhere, unless you're out in the worst part in Mongolia or wherever you are, can't get connection. But now, 4% of the world have a wallet. So let's say, okay, we don't want to, maybe I might be dead in 20 years, whatever. But let's, like you say, let's look at our family, our generations coming up, and all that sort of thing. We're in now, so what's going to happen in 20 years' time? Where are we going to be in 20 years' time? Where are we going to be in 10 years' time? Where are we going to be this time next year? Just focus on it. Just keep getting as much as you can. And like you said, Mo, get a dragon. Ken, love what you're saying. Space Chick, keep doing it.
Aww. Colin, Moped, Ken, y'all are amazing. Y'all are freaking amazing and bullish. This is such a bullish Tuesday, everybody. Throwing out green pills all over the damn place. Throwing them out. We got Stevie. Stevie's super volted as well. Vote for life. That's what I get on all my videos and lightning bolts. I have to give a shout out to you, Stevie. Stevie, you are always supporting. Stevie, I got to give you a shout out, Stevie. I know you're playing the game. But I have to show my appreciation to you, because as a content creator, that means the world to me whenever I see y'all commenting on my videos and this and that. And you've been doing it for over a year. So I just got to say thank you, Stevie. But I hear you shooting people. Are you shooting them in the head, or what are you doing right now?
I'm in the game. I'm ready. I'm always ready.
You are. You're always ready.
This crypto run, this epic run, is going to be 1,000 times what the .com was, as far as volume and just the amount of billionaires and trillionaires that are going to be made in the upcoming years. It's we are making history as we sit here on this X space. History is being made every day right now. That's all I wanted to say.
Oh, I love it.
Once we hit that dollar, we're going to be at $100 probably just a few weeks later.
Whoa, Stevie. I like that.
Slingshot after slingshot after slingshot.
Oh, let's go. You just gave me chills right now. I just got goosebumps, everybody. I just got goosebumps. But there's a good reason. Look at the post that Voltoshi put up today. Y'all, I have Stevie Cryptos in here, Mopeds, Collins, everybody, I'm dropping all their links here in the space cabin. Don't forget to give them a follow. But yes. Oh my goodness, the timeline. I have it pinned up here at the top, everybody. Yeah, I put it as the last one on purpose because you said, Stevie, we're making history. We're making it every day. We are definitely on the right side of history, not just in the crypto space, but in the world, y'all. We are here to help make the world a better place. Blockchain is here for a reason. It's here to help make the world a better place. It really, truly is. And we are definitely, us men and women, are pioneering the way for ourselves and our families. We're going to be long gone whenever our families are still benefiting from this. But you got to play the game right. It's a game. It's a game. But it's a game set up to where the suits can't win this time. And that is what's cool. That is where you can definitely become a millionaire doing something like this. Why wouldn't you DCA? Why wouldn't you dip into a project like this? Get you a bag of Volt. It's important to keep in your portfolio, not financial advice, of course, but a bag is a bag. Get you a bag and put it in your wallet. That's all I got to say. That's all I got to say. But Ken, I know you saw this timeline that he put up. What do you think about it? It's pretty amazing, right?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. But Toshi always delivers. So when he calls something, you make sure you get in. Whatever Toshi says, do. Make sure that you're in the thick of it. Don't put yourself in a position where you have to react. You should always be proacting to everything that you see is going down when it comes to Volt. Okay? If you react, that's like chasing a candle. Okay? That's a bad position to be in. You always want to be in the forefront of things, especially when it comes to voted related things, because you need to be voted. And you need to be on the front and cutting edge of the greatest thing in the crypto space. You understand me? Because if Volt don't work, crypto don't work.
You got me over here moving my hands around, Ken. I love it. I love it. It's true. My gosh, everybody. This is our Bitcoin. Go ahead and take a look at this tweet. Just look at the tweet. You can see it yourself. It's a long-ass tweet, too. So I'm going to drop this link in the space cabin. Check it out. There's a ton of research that he just did for you and put it in a damn tweet. You want to know more about our project? Go ahead and take a look at that. We got the receipts. They're right there. Moped, what you got, sir? What you got?
What I love about the post Voltoshi made was it really outlines some of our greatest accomplishment. The only thing that a lot of users won't get to see is the in-between. We got all the meat, but no potatoes, you know? Mm-hmm. The thing is they're not going to see the huge gatherings, the 200, 300 plus people when we have those mega spaces. They're not going to see all the potential stuff coming down the pipeline. In NFT integration and other projects and all this other stuff that, you know, we're really speculating. I can't say, I say speculate because I'm just not in the loop, but I see it. I'm there often enough. I'm watching the recordings and stuff, and it's insane. Like it's impossible on the X platform to see everything Volt has done in one post. And a lot of the users who are just getting into crypto or considering Volt, they just don't see it because, you know, you're not going to be a Volt maxi in the beginning, but until you get in it and until you have a sizable amount of Volt that makes you want to say, all right, I got some money in this project. I need to know what this project's all about. It's just a rabbit hole and it just keeps going. And it's getting to the point, it's outpacing what you can learn about. You have to live and breathe it to be able to just keep up with how fast Volt is growing and evolving. Wow. And it's exciting. And it's pretty, I predict there's going to be a point, Volt is going to be such a powerhouse that you're just not going to be able to utilize every bit of it or be involved in it. That is, unless you have, you know, your dragons, because they're going to be the key to everything. And you're going to want as much or as many as you can. because you can go on Spaces, you can go in the voice chat all day, but you got to sleep at some point. And the link tree is incredible. It is long. You pull it up, and it's bittersweet because it's like, geez, that's a lot. But when you have a sizable amount invested in it, you're like, man, this thing's really fleshed out. Everything I want to know is right here.
Mm-hmm. No, I love it, Moped. You're right. You brought up the link tree, my friend. I'm over here, and I wanna show it off. I want to show it off. I feel like my new subscribers, and we got some new people in here. We got a full house. I know the Vault Army is on 2 devices as well, because that's just how we roll. Thank y'all so much, and much love for that. But yeah, let's scroll down. Let's take a great long gander at this. I'm going to be talking as I'm scrolling. And you can also check not just the link tree, but check out that timeline of what he did. Look at the dates of what he put up. That's working all year long. If you look at that, he didn't even put every single thing on there. Can you imagine putting all of this, what I'm scrolling past on there? Hold on, I got to go faster because I'm not even at the halfway mark, everybody. But the partnerships that he's made, Chainlink, CoinGecko, all these articles about us and, comparing us to Shiba Inu, dealing with Everrise, all the marketing that was done, all the strength of the army. Like you said, Moped, people, are doing their research. They're going to see things like this. They're going to be able to check out our link tree and our pages. But some people aren't seeing, like you said, that we have, oh my gosh, over 1,000 people, thousands of people tune into these spaces. That we have the mega spaces and everything. And why is that? Because Voltoshi set us up to where we can talk about any sector in the space, literally any of it, security, even everything. What you got, Moped?
I just wanted to touch on what you just said. Volt is involved with some of the greatest projects in the space, in the industry. Mm-hmm. Like, we've gone through and we've vetted projects, and we Voltoshi and the leadership, they really have a genuine concern for their investors. They really care about the vaulted space, everything. They're not going to involve themselves and involve your investment in sketchy, shady projects. Everrise, Chainlink, these are, just two. They're some of the most trusted voices in the crypto industry. And when users see that should be a big breath of relief, that that the mindset of the leadership in the project is making all the right moves.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, I got something to say to that, Moped. I got something to add to that. The partnerships and everything. We are finding out about them as they come. A lot of us, like CoinGecko. Some people don't know about CoinGecko and how important that is. You go and, like I said, I tuned into one of the Gate.io spaces the other morning, and I'm so glad I did because they were talking about CoinGecko, and they said, the CEO of Gate.io said, he was like, whether you like it or not, CoinGecko and CoinMarketCap set the standards for, crypto. That's where people go for their information. And so that's just the way it is. And I'm so glad I tuned in at that part. You know how the universe kind of has you, hear things at certain times whenever you need to hear stuff. I believe in that. But so what my thought is on that, the big players know this stuff. They know that the partnerships that Voltoshi has, they're good. They're golden. So, of course, they're going to want to dip in on it. They know about stuff before we know about it. Voltoshi knows about freaking everything. He's popping up with stuff left and right. I don't even know what this man is going to give us next. Like, we didn't even know we needed SparkBot. There's a whole damn utility. We got tutorials for freaking days. They're only a minute. I got to say that. Hold on. Let me say this really, really quick. Those tutorials, I think the max one is like a little over 2 minutes, and it's telling you and teaching you each, feature on there. And it shows you on a video everything too. So y'all, please go check it out. Jim, here in the space cabin says, I've got some I've got some money in this project. Nice, Jim. Nice. That's awesome, dude. A bag is a bag, everybody. DCA Fridays. What you got, Moped?
Well, what you were saying about CoinMarketCap and CoinGecko is they're major data aggregators. They provide, data clarification, where something stands, where it's moving. It's just a wealth of information. Mm-hmm. And back in the day, they used to say oil was black gold because it's used in everything from, your gas in your car, the tires, your lipstick, everything. Oil is everywhere. It was called black gold. Now, with the fourth industrial revolution, it's only exasperating just how important data is. And data is now considered the new black gold. So that's why you're seeing everybody from telecom companies, Facebook, and all these other major tech, empires selling your new data, your new black gold. That's what they're getting into. Governments everywhere. It's all data. It's the most valuable thing. And as far as the government's concerned, oil is not as important as data. Mm-hmm. Everything's data driven now. And when you have CoinGecko and MarketCap providing accurate up to the second data or up to the minute data on where a project is going, man, you can't. I'm trying to find the word. You just can't be more relieved that you have that working with you on your side. When your project's in both of those, you have much more clarity. And it doesn't stop there. There's DEX tools and there's all kinds of other data aggregators out there. But having two of the world's leading data aggregators watching your project, providing historical data, charts, and I mean, that's the recipe for success. Getting news like that might not be like an instant boost, but in the long term, you're going to want that because new investors are going to come in. They're going to see where a project started and where it's going. And that's just absolutely a driving factor when the halving hits and it gets volatile like crazy. And you want to see where a project stands and where it's going to go. And you need it in a moment's notice. And you'll see Volt has that covered. Volt was ahead of the game.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Moped. Thank you. Yes, y'all, data is king. That's it. Plain and simple. Game over. Data is king. If you want to look for, a project in the stock market who's like dipping in on some data, hey, that's cool. But I mean, you can make your money here. It's a rigged game. I'm just letting you know. I've been there, done that. But quantum computing, everybody, that's what it is. That's where we're at. Quantum computing. They figured it out and it's here to stay. So like you said, Voltoshi linking up with these people, that's where it's at. Chainlink, we knew about Chainlink. We knew how legit, that project is whenever we are integrated with Chainlink with our NFTs, everybody, in case you didn't know. That is like perfect. That is amazing. And now we have CoinGecko and just the way everything's being laid out in the world. I mean, Voltoshi literally sees everything, everybody. I can't even imagine what he's going to bring to the table after. But yeah, if y'all want to check out quantum computing, it is super interesting learning how, if you want to nerd out, I guess. But you can find out like how this works a little bit. You'll have some that will break it down for you, but it's in depth. It's in depth. We'll say that. I got to tell y'all something really quick on this one that I have up here. This website here in the Space Cabin, the one I told y'all about here on X, buybitcoinworldwide.com/halving. So on this one, when I scrolled down, you know how I told y'all it tells you how many blocks it has? This one says blocks until halving 11,868. That's not a lot. That doesn't sound like a lot. It sounds like that's going to go pretty quick. I'm just saying. Get you a bag of Volt. Try to hit your goal for sure. Try to hit your goal. This is insane.
No, I didn't do the math, but I think it's like 40 to 60 blocks a day or something like that.
Damn.
So 11,000 is not a lot.
Oh, that's fast. That's fast. Oh, Moped coming in with some info. See, thank you for letting us know that. That's cool. I'm not into the Bitcoin mining or anything. I have friends that know all about that, and that's where I find out about it, little tidbits of information. But hey, if y'all know anything about mining and y'all would like to come up and talk to us about it, I would love to learn more about it. And I know I'm not the only one, but that's super cool. That's going to go fast. Like you said, we got Boss Fam up here. Look at Boss Fam's new profile pic, everybody. It is so cool. Oh, these images are neat. Boss Fam, look at you vaulted out, sir. How are you doing today?
Hey, ¿qué onda, Latinos? What's up, everybody? Well, I'm vaulted. Just a reminder, today we got the Spanish community space. Make sure you invite friends, send your Latino friends, Spanish-speaking friends, send them over. We vaulted. Man, I was messing with the dashboard, man. I don't know if you touched about the multi-card, man. I don't know if anybody's been on the dashboard. If you have not yet, play with it, mess with it, log in, create your Google Authenticator account because you need an authenticator for extra layer of protection. Man, that multi-card is the future, man, for the DeFi sector. For many people that have not yet seen what the multi-card limits are, those are going to be insane and useful. Imagine you just going, you're your own bank, you're your own teller, you hop on the multi-card dashboard app. Literally select all the different cryptos you can load up your multi-card with within a couple of minutes, and then able to ramp off and then use your fiat in the real world or use your card to pay. The other day I was touching about how our friend in Venezuela, Chivo, was able to use his card, man, and he's all happy using and buying his bread, his eggs, not having to carry a box full of cash. And instead of using the new way of method of payment, which is your cryptos through DeFi and then staying under the radar and able to ramp off, to me it's very bullish. If you have not yet, check out the dashboard, man. It's very important that we, like Ken said, we get up to date with these utilities. And I also noticed in the dashboard there's a referral. I haven't really paid attention to it. I think Che had mentioned he got his first referral. It looks like to me that you could ramp off businesses and they could also use your referral and then apply, and then I guess you get referrals. You see what Satoshi's doing here? He's making everybody some type of revenue. Even if you use that Spark Bot like PiggyCoin, when PiggyCoin created their new website, they got the Spark Bot listed in recommendation for the investors or whoever's in there. Yep. Whenever somebody has that Spark Bot, PiggyCoin is going to get that referral. So not only projects are making money, people, not only retailers are making money, investors are making money. So it's all about the people. I love what Satoshi's doing here with the Volt-Inu. Volt-Inu to me, like in Spanish, it's like we call it el taquero. Satoshi is el taquero. He's a taco man. He's throwing all different type of flavors for you. What kind of meat you want? You want the multi-card, you want the multi-chain, you want the multi-eco, you want the multi-pay, what you want. He's bringing the whole hot sauce. The hot sauce is the VDSC. You know what I'm saying? So to me, what Satoshi's doing, he's changing up the way crypto and the Web3 should be. It should be updated, and we all need a little bit of Volt in our portfolio, in order to have access to all these great utilities. 200 million Volt gets you to VoltiPay, able to pay your bills, able to pay your house payment, your car payment, your water utility, your electric bill. What could you want? And then you got that Volti card. Anybody in third world countries could use these cards and it'd be like gold in their hands. Like Kim Buster said, this is our Bitcoin. This is very unique what Satoshi's doing. The design of this project is just to elevate the human to get us out of that slavery system that we're stuck in. And I think Satoshi's doing it perfectly the way he's designing this into structural little by little, the way he's laying out the bricks. Man, it's just giving us kind of like an insight what this is going to become in a couple of years. And everything he accomplished has been less than 2 years. So can you imagine if Satoshi get within, right on the halving, we got 73 more days before the halving? what can Satoshi be doing between now and the 73 days? Think about it.
Can't even
Can
imagine.
it be a tier 1 exchange? Can it be another great utility? Can it be an upgrade? What else? Shoot, Satoshi's always cooking in the background. Don't doubt this there, man. Satoshi is the king of DeFi. Let's go.
I just wanted to touch on that real quick. All those referrals and like business integration, that's hidden volume. That's voltage you don't even see happening on a chart somewhere. Like that, it's so much bigger than just what you see on the chart, and you're not going to see it unless you're involved in it and you hear about it and you show up to the spaces and the voice chat and the TG and stuff like that. There's so much more going on than what's on the surface, you know?
For sure. For sure. Yeah, there is. I'm glad you reiterated that, Moped, because it's true. Let me see who.
Spacey.
Hey,
Spacey Spacey, for me, I think the one thing that everyone has to really get on board with is the deflationary aspect of the project. The deflationary aspect of the project, yeah? Now, we might have all these, you know, we're not far off from having all our tokens out there. And we're not quite there yet. I mean, that 25th April is massive, isn't it? Because we was all waiting for the ETFs and all that sort of thing. It was all built in anyway, but that doesn't matter because now the real world are opening up. Like people that are not too sure about it, they can go to their asset manager. Yeah, I want some Bitcoin and all that sort of thing. And it opens up the paveways for me. But what everyone has to remember, it's all great. These utilities are absolutely fantastic because they're going to burn the tokens. But the deflationary is the thing we have to think about because eventually it's going to get scarcer and scarcer and scarcer. So just hold your line. Hold your line and keep buying as much as you can.
I love it. I love it, Colin. I love it, Moped. Y'all, so y'all are talking about something. I want to piggyback off of what y'all are saying. This roadmap even, it's the forecast of what's to come. It is coming. Even if you're just interested, I've had people just DM me about this. The Vault Army, we know there's a lot going on. Like Moped said, you've got to come check out the community and everything. But if you're just concerned about centralized exchanges, that is on the roadmap. Yes, that's why this is the golden zone. That's why this is where you want to be to DCA in a project like that. Look like this. Look at all the zeros in our price right now and go tune in, tap into the Telegram, the voice chat, follow all the official links, you know, tune into all these live streams, check out the link tree, check out all of this because this is in the forecast. Would you like to take your best product? I'm going to put it like this. Maybe. Would you? Okay, we'll say you're going to go to a fair. You're going to go to a festival, right? I'm small town, so we do stuff like that. Are you going to take men, are you going to take your best products out there? That's what you want to do, right? To show the public. That's what you want. You want to have your whatever products you have. You want to make sure they're all looking good. You want to make sure your table's set up right. You want to make sure you're on time. You want to make sure your people are there to help you, whatever you need. That's what is going on right now. He wants to make sure that everything is built out. Everything is looking good. You got these tier ones looking at us already, checking out our utilities, using our utilities. This is coming down the pipeline. Let the man cook. I'm going to let Bob cook right now, though, because he's got his hand up. It's getting tired. So I gotta let our friend Bob talk. What's up, Bob? Thank you so much for coming on up.
Hey, greetings, everyone. I just wanted to remind everyone that our the virtual card and the actual credit card, or the actual debit card, I should say, is very, very bullish. It's awesome. The virtual card itself is a very, very awesome feature. However, I want to remind everyone that there is an expiration date on that. So be sure and pay attention to that. Don't load it up with a whole bunch of stuff and then realize that it expired, because then you got a whole lot of messing around to do that. So, and there's a chance, hey, I don't know, you may lose your stuff. I don't know. Probably a way to get it back, but I'm not sure. I just want to advise everyone, it's a great feature. Please use it, but just pay attention. Pay attention. Watch that date. If you get to the point where that time is approaching and you have some funds on there, You either buy something, transfer it into your bank, transfer it to an exchange, buy some more Volt or buy Volt directly, But just pay attention to that date. That's all I'm saying. Thank you.
Thank you, Bob. That's an important thing you brought up. Thank you. You always like reel us back down and let us know things, and I appreciate that about you. Because you're right.
Yeah, sorry, I don't want to. I'm not trying to be a downer. I'm just trying to make sure everybody gets a good experience with it and doesn't run into problems, because it's a great feature, and I just want people to be informed. That's all.
No, you're good. You don't bring us down, Bob. You're informing us. That's what we need. We need people here. We have people all different types all over the world. We're global, everybody. No, let us know. Anything that y'all know, let us know. That's how we roll. Moped. Oh yeah.
Spacey, what I'm thinking is when these other tier ones kick in, and we've got exposure anyway, but the mass exposure, and there, like everyone said, there's definitely something happening. And the guy who's built this project, he's no fool, he's no mug. It's a business. I keep saying it's a business. It is an absolute business that every base is covered. Now, when we hit them tier ones, I've got a feeling something's going to happen. I don't know, but I just feel something's in the pipeline again. Because we go quiet for a little bit. Sparkbot was December or October, November, whenever it was, yeah? And now we're waiting. He's waiting. He's no mug, the geezer. He can't be a fool at all. Just wait till them tier ones hit. The absolute tier ones. And they all want a part of us.
Oh, yeah.
And that's what I keep saying, deflationary. And there was a guy that come on to you, I can't even remember, a month ago or whatever, and he does all the figures. And he says about, we only need this, everyone to have 200 million or whatever. Now, you might have trillions left. I think it's about 3.5 trillion or whatever it is. Okay? There's not a lot left. Just wait for that mass adoption. Just wait for it. Because once it's gone,
gone.
Everyone's holding, and like he said, people want that card. So for 200 million, everyone's going to hold that to be able to spend it in the real world. So if we keep holding and we get loads of other people on for the 200 million or whatever, it's deflationary. It can't stop. It can't stop, and it won't stop. The only way's up. It's all over Casanova. Please tell me I'm wrong. Please tell me I'm wrong.
Oh man. Oh, Colin, you are so right. You are so right, my friend. We got you got a nickname. You got a nickname now though. You got a nickname, Casanova Collins. Oh, I love it. That's definitely perfect. Yeah, opportunities do expire, everybody. Opportunities do expire. Just Philosophy said that this summer when we were watching the charts of top 50s and Volt every day. Every day, y'all. It's sideways. Freaking sideways. Sideways. But we know opportunities do expire. That's why you got to pay attention. Look at this Volty card. How are you going to get your money off? How are you going to, you're going to watch your wallet go up and you're going to watch it go back down? What are you going to do? How are you going to get it off? What are you going to do? You're going to send it to an exchange? Do you know what exchange you're going to send it to? Or are you going to get a Volty card? Do you know the difference between a physical and a virtual one? What are you doing right now if you're not researching? You guys see, I think there was one, Crypto Messiah. He had a screenshot. And this was the guy who made me really look into it. And back in 2021, he had a screenshot of how much money he made. It was over $1 million. He kept it up for the longest time. And I was like, this is really freaking awesome that this can happen here. It's not like the stock market whatsoever. This is the place to be. And I was thinking, how is he going to get his money off though? How is this even possible? So back in 2021, I have no idea how, he got his money off, but I know the research I did, it sounded so complicated. You had to involve other people in some cases, and it just sounded awful. I was like, there's got to be a better way. Well, Voltoshi made this super simple. You don't even need to do the research. He did it all for you, and all you need to hold is 200 million Vault tokens. Yep, that's it. Moped, you got your hand up. What you got, dude?
Yeah, I just wanted to circle back for a second.
Yeah.
The supply. When it's gone. And we hear news about these ETFs, and they're fantastic for what they do. But the thing is, when you hold the base coin, token, product, whatever you want to call it, when you hold the actual, that is what I consider sovereign wealth. You can buy these ETFs, and all it is a promissory note. It's a promise that promises can be broken, and that's not really so good in my book. It's an excellent utility to utilize an exchange for trading and swapping and stuff like that, but if you don't hold the keys to your wallet, it's not your crypto. And my point leading up to my point here, the thing is, when this sovereign token gets burnt and you can only buy it on an exchange, you're going to have something worth 100% more than anything on a piece of paper that promises something. That's why it's so important to be able to have your own vault in your own wallet, because it will be worth more than anything on an exchange. An exchange might sell it for $1, but try to use it. Try to use that ETF to top up your VOLTARMY. Try to use that ETF to pay your VOLTARMY, pay your bills. Less than, 48 hours, 24 hours, whatever it is. You can't do that. That's why you need to hold Volt itself and not wait, because when the bull run is hitting at its peak and things are crazy and the emotion has taken over, you're going to want that sovereign wealth. You're going to want the utilities that only 200 million Volt tokens holds, not 200 million ETF tokens. So I felt like I needed to bring that up. I felt like it needed to be said at some point. That's up to y'all to decide. I know the ETFs provide a lot of clarity, a lot of reassurance. It legitimizes a lot of things, especially with Bitcoin ETF. No one can anymore say that Bitcoin is a scam. It is legitimate. It is available. It's a globally traded electronic transaction. I mean, it's sanctioned. But the thing is, if you don't actually hold your Volt tokens, you don't hold Volt. You hold a piece of paper somewhere in a filing cabinet that could be burned down one day. So make sure you get your Volt and make sure you stay Volted.
Let's go.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Let's go. Let's go. Ken, you got your hand up. What you got to add to that, sir?
I just want to let everybody know that you don't lose your vote because of an expiration. It's an off-chain and it's an on-chain that they have in the VOLTARMY card. It just goes to a different department and you transfer it back to the card once the card's reactivated. Okay? So I think it's kind of like a little bit of fear people was experience when they start thinking you could lose. You don't lose anything. Okay? You just reactivate, the card and you send it back to there. It only takes a couple of minutes for the stuff to happen. So let's not get crazy. Let's ask questions before we say things.
Wasn't getting crazy, but does that apply to the virtual card as well?
Yes.
Okay, Ken, thanks for the clarity.
There we go. There we go. That's why we have these spaces. I'm learning stuff from y'all all the time. All the time.
We had a conversation in the Telegram a couple of nights ago, and it was a little different outcome on that. So that's why I wasn't sure, but I thought I'd mention it because it needs to be paid attention to. So thank you, Ken, for clarifying that. Some others weren't sure about it either.
That's why I had 2 cards on my chest. I'm just joking.
He's like, I'm ready. I'm freaking ready. That's what Kira and Ladybug were talking about earlier, too. She was like, go and audit your wallets. Like, find out what you have. We are partnered with Links crypto app. I audited my wallets, I think, back in December because I wanted to start my new year off, like knowing, what my bills were, knowing, trying to get set for 2024. But yeah, it was a lot. I could not believe. I was like, oh, okay, I'm glad I'm doing this now. I can't even imagine doing it the week of seeing Bitcoin flying up there, or ETH or what. Oh, I would have been like, where's my seed phrases? Get a fireproof box too, everybody. A fireproof box. If you're putting on somewhere, can you imagine? Oh my goodness, no. Also they were talking about security ledgers, at SafePal, ALEPal. You can find out all that information there from earlier. I'm telling you, Kira Girl is full of info. Crypto Hound is. All these people in the Vault Army are. So please, I'm going to say it again. Go check out all the official links. And they're also in the description box below, everybody, along with like the DEX tools. I just feel like the price right now, I'm not worried about it. I don't even know what it is right now. I haven't even checked it today. People have been in this Vault Army for over 2 freaking years. These things speak volumes about the community. Why are we still here? Look at that timeline Voltoshi put up. Look what we have going on just today. We have a Spanish community, a space tonight. We have our mega space tomorrow night with a lineup of people already, projects wanting to come out. Such bullish times right now. Bitcoin having clock counting down. Oh my goodness, what an exciting time to be alive. What an exciting time to be alive and be in crypto. I got goosebumps right now, everybody. Bob, what you got? What you got?
Yeah, I just wanted to say I wasn't suggesting that you necessarily lose your money on a virtual card. What I was suggesting is just pay attention to the date so that avoid yourself some aggravation is all. Make sure you're on top of things.
Okay, got you. Yeah. And then we'll have further discussions about this later, and I'm sure Voltoshi, here's everybody right now, and you know how he does. Sometimes he'll do like a tweet. I've seen him, y'all seen him do it quite a few times, like, okay, y'all, because he doesn't speak, but he does speak to us in Telegram through his tweets. Like, some people were kind of confused, and this is how it is. That's so nice. He's not like, y'all figure it out. I don't have time for this. He'll definitely help out with that, I'm sure. Any questions that anybody has. I just got to tell y'all really quick too. Mega Space tomorrow night. Yes, Space Chick's bringing it up again. I'm the crazy freaking space lady. I will own it. Y'all are tired of it, I know, but it's the Mega Space this week, okay? The Mega Space. Invite all your friends and family out. Investors, NFT collectors. Also, we have some NFTs that I think are coming out that they want to accept Volt-Inu for their NFTs. How freaking amazing is that? That is really neat, in my opinion. But we have a lot of partnerships going on. We got stuff going on in the background that's going to be entertainment, even more entertainment for the community. Something always freaking going on. Voltoshi has a giveaway. Did y'all see it? Did y'all see it up there at the top? It was a dragon. It's a dragon. Now, what he said is he likes to hit up dragons. He likes to give them away that have really good rarities. And so I thought that was really neat and generous. And I wanted to share that with y'all because he's not just picking anyone just out of the list. He's actually seeing the rarities of the dragons that he's giving away. So thank you, Voltoshi. And of course, he's giving away some more ETH. 2 people are going to win $50 in Ethereum. He doesn't have to do any of this. And he's doing it, everybody. So please invite somebody, put some badass artwork. Our challenge out to the Vault Army, 300 comments. Again, we did it in our share space. I can guarantee you we can do it in our mega space. Now, I'm not trying to, does anybody have anything else before I move on? I wanted to share something about another community and us.
Space Chick, I have one last thing to
Yeah,
say.
go ahead.
Let's all hit the 100% button and give a massive shout out to the best dev in DeFi. Every one of you, 100% button now, because we are talking about life-changing money.
Mm-hmm.
He's the governor. I only see 2 people doing
Governor.
it. I want all of you to do it. All listening, just do it. Just hit that button. We're all in this together. Let's just ride this wave. It's going to be unbelievable. Spacey, keep doing what you're doing, love. Love you massively. Massive shout out from London.
Aw, I love it. Colin Casanova Colin. He said governor. He said Voltoshi is the governor. I love it. That's the quote of the day, everybody. That's the quote of the day. Voltoshi is the governor. You know you want to say it. You know you just said it. So I got to tell y'all, all these people up here in the speaker panel are vaulted the F up. Along with myself, we are always talking about everything we can talk about with Volt-Inu because we're super stoked about it. Now, I want to talk about really quick. I got to tell y'all, it's actually kind of funny news. If y'all scroll to the pin tweets up at the top, I'm going to go over some of these pin tweets really quick, y'all, really quick. VOLTARMY news. You know, we got to go over that. Let me go to the bookmarks here in the space cabin, though, so y'all can see what I'm talking about because I don't want to leave y'all out. Okay, so if you scroll to the first one, where's he at? I know he's here, or he was here in the space a little bit ago. Okay, Cuffin was here. Anyway, they're from Stewie Coin. I'm warning y'all. I'm telling y'all right now. They are calling us out. I don't know what Voltoshi and Stewie Coin Dev are doing, but we are ready. We are ready. Look at them calling us out. Oh my goodness. VOLTARMY. They're ready. They want this meme war. I want this meme war. I cannot wait. They did like 5 tweets this morning calling out the VOLTARMY, ready for this meme war, putting up, you know, lightning bolts and everything else. So we're ready for you. If anybody here is from Stewie Coin, we are ready. We are ready to go. We got an arsenal ready to go. Thanks to AI Mage. Let's freaking go, everybody. But yeah, so Stewie Coin, everybody. Stewie Coin, be ready for that. It's going to be such a good, fun time. Of course, having fun with other communities out here just helps the time go by so much faster as well. It's so much better to get along with people than and other communities and have fun than just dragging the whole time with like drama or, you know, it just drains energy. It just drains it. So let's just enjoy these times. It's such great times. There's so much to be happy and excited about. This is something exciting. Also, that we have the Spanish Spanish space going on tonight. If you know any people, you know, from the Latin community, invite them out. Invite them out. We have so many people in the crypto space from Canada. Shout out Canada. Shout out Jen and all the Canadians. And so many people that are Spanish speaking. And it's really neat. And like Ladybug said, and I'll say it again, I cannot wait till we get some people from Japan and other places. I want to hear all these different accents, especially on ladies' night. One night she had somebody up, like a speaker from like, there was like 3 different places. It was neat. It was just so cool. And I can just see the future of what's fixing. We're already global, baby. We're global. Moped, what you got?
I just wanted to touch on the Spanish community post. So I am learning, I'm making an effort to learn Spanish, and I think it's a really good space because I've noticed a lot of times they also speak in English. So if you're dissuaded or discouraged of joining the Spanish community spaces, don't be, because they actually, they keep everybody in the loop. And it's good for me to have, as radio sound, because I don't really understand some things, but it's helping me with my Spanish, and I love that. And you mentioned Japanese. We've had on the NFT share spaces like Alsama, makes really cute little art stuff and stuff like that. It's amazing how global. Like when you say global, you're describing just how far reaching it is, but you don't realize just how much of an influence Volt has around the world. And every time we get a language I haven't heard, I'm like, oh, that's interesting.
Yep.
And I think it's really awesome that don't shy away from the Spanish community. I'm picking up little words here and there. I'm piecing them together as they go over it in English after they say it in Spanish and everything. So I'm really getting more than I anticipated when I joined these spaces. Like I'm learning a little bit of Spanish. I'm finding out different perspectives and reiterations of things. And I really encourage everyone to join the Spanish community. you're not going to lose anything. You're only going to gain. Just like every one of these spaces that pop up on X, you always gain something from the Volt community, regardless of the language it's in.
Good point to bring up, Moped. Very, very important. They do help. They translate. So it is Spanglish. Like you can understand, like you pick up words, and then the speakers always, they're so considerate. They're so sweet. And I love it because they're like, oh, this is what he said, or or she said. Then English speaking people go up in the speaker panel and ask them, and it's translated to Spanish. It's so cool. It's so neat how this community operates. I mean, that alone, just being able to brag on that. And the Spanish community, oh my goodness, has been flourishing. There's so many people in there now. I feel like just a few months ago, there was just probably, I don't know, 4 or 5. And now I don't know how many people are. It's so many. And then other people from other communities. I know I brought up Baron Bull NFT. They even have a Spanish community, and they were interested on coming over. I don't know if they hit up Boss Fam, but when they came out to one of our mega spaces, they were like, oh, y'all do that? We need to tune in, tap in with y'all. So you never know. You never, ever know. 2 communities could collab, and then it'll be bigger, more eyes, more investors. Because my opinion is, whenever we do include other communities, they see our energy, they see how excited we are, they see what a solid project and dev, how much love and respect we have for him. Then it catches their attention like, hey, why are these people so amped up? Just like on Reddit, what are all these lightning bolts? Why are lightning bolts all over Twitter? People see us. So the more people that come out, the more investors, everybody, Lil Volt, he puts up. We are gaining investors on a daily. We are 3 chains. If you don't know, Matic, BNB, and ETH. All right. Just had to let y'all know that. Let me go ahead and let me talk to y'all about this really quick. Ladybug, like I said, go check in with Kira. She had a beautiful slideshow this morning talking about all things security. I really hope she goes back on again soon because, I mean, she's amazing. You can DM her questions in the back. Maybe she might answer them. I don't know. She was saying she does not talk to scammers. If you're a scammer, stay away from her. She's going to sniff you out quick. Stevie Crypto, shout out to Stevie Crypto. Thank you so much for the artwork that you did. I love this one. I had to put it up there. Here's your green pill for the day. This was a few hours ago, but this right here, I just had to show it. I'm going to pin up y'all's artwork at the top. Spark Bubble has 89. I love it. 89 comments in there. I'm loving y'all so much. But that one right there is amazing. And also got to give a shout out. Got to give a shout out to Still Vaulted Part 3 featuring Just Philosophy. In case y'all haven't listened to it, go take a listen. He showed some love to Voltoshi. He did an amazing job. Like I was telling y'all yesterday, I know I wouldn't be able to jump on someone's song. I would be scared. So these people are super brave doing it. Go show some love and support. Vault Army. So many people have so many different talents here. It's beautiful. Then we were talking, and we've been talking because we've been able to talk about this. A lot of, people on Twitter are asking about micro low cap meme coins. You have Altcoin Daily up here. Who do I speak to? He says, Vault Army, we've been hitting these tweets up like crazy, and it's also getting a lot of attention. Like we know Crypto Zeus tunes in. He loves the Vault Army. Mike the Investor. We have Altcoin Daily right here. What a beautiful marketing opportunity that we have to hit up. And guess what? It's free. Even if he doesn't see it, there's 808 comments on there and 165K views on just this tweet. My opinion, and you already know this if you've been in business, it's a numbers game. So you have so many people looking at it, we can gain. What if we're gaining these investors from all these tweets we're putting out? Who knows? But I can guarantee you we've gained a few. I'm being sarcastic. We've gained, I'm sure, quite a few holders just from, the work that the Vault Army is putting into Twitter. A lot of work is being put in here. For all the heroes out there in the Vault Army doing the damn thing, thank you so much. Oh, it's actually 172K views on this tweet from Altcoin Daily. Let's freaking go. Okay, I'm showing something here in the space cabin. I had to show the Vault Army. I had to show y'all. Stewie, look. Stewie community. I put this other one up there. It says, Stewie, what the deuce? It worked. You've been vaulted. And it shows a dog with a vault logo in there. You got Stewie coin with a ray gun. Definitely tagged me and a few other people. Let's go, Vault Army. Stewie coin, like I said, we're ready for y'all. Get your, check out that AI Mage. Figure it out, have some fun with that. There's like 215 people only in there. And I know we can get so many people. And we've been trending with just 215 people in that AI Mage. My goodness, that's a lot of people. It's a ton of people. Then we have Jammo Whammo. This dude has been in the Telegram. He's been in the voice chat. Well, guess what? We are super lucky to hear from him tonight as well. So he's, I guess, holding a space. Here we go at 5. I guess it's 5 p.m. Central Time, 6 p.m. Eastern. It says 8 p.m. Pacific Time. Can somebody help me with I'm awful at this. What's 8 p.m. Pacific Time, Eastern Time? Anybody?
So 3 hours. That's 5 o'clock.
Okay. All right. That's cool. I can't, I want to know what this guy has to say. He's super smart. I'm going to drop this link to the space here in the space cabin. And also y'all have it pinned up to the top. Y'all have it pinned up to the top. So amazing today. Such an amazing, bullish day. It's so nice to be here. Let's see. What else do we have? What else do we have up here? I had to go over these things with y'all because I already know. We can go left, right, up, and down, and we'll be all over the place because we're excited. We're vaulted. Audi Finance. Boss Fam freaking loves Audi Finance. I got to say, thanks to Boss Fam. They came out to our space last week, and man, did they love the energy that y'all had, y'all brought. Oh, my goodness, they loved it. They're coming out tomorrow, and they are definitely looking forward to it. You can find out so much from them, how you can sell your, if you want to sell any NFTs, you can get Volt for it. Or if you know any projects like we talked about earlier, who wants to sell their NFT, like a community already there, wants to sell their NFTs with Volt-Inu. I just thought that was so bullish. I was like, wow, another community that's been out here for a long time wants to do something like that. I just think that's really neat. Voltoshi has this set us up for success for sure. Let me see here. I got to scroll past these. I just thought that was neat to bring up. And then we do have another YouTuber out here. Y'all, I have been cracking up every single time I see this channel. His channel is so cool. I'm not even going to say anything. Y'all got to go check it out yourself. I can't even speak. I'm already wanting to laugh. But it's the Vaulted Dracoon Show. Okay. It definitely gives you some info about the project. And then he just lets you, he's just funny. He's great. It's a great time. Always something going on. So please go sub to his channel. So show some support and love. And I guarantee the Vault Army will appreciate and see what I'm talking about. Let me see here. Also, Ugly Kids, they will be out there. We talked about how she has the first NFT coloring book out. It's on Amazon. And we thought it would be really cool if we get one of our dragons in her coloring book. I don't know, but maybe we can ask her tomorrow if that's something that she can get done. That would be awesome to be in a coloring book. And they also, Ugly Kids NFTs, they are dropping something with information about, about the crypto space. And those are people that we want to have dealings with, quality people. That's why I bring that project up, because maybe we can get a partnership with her. Who knows? But show some love to Ugly Kids NFT collection. Like I said, she'll be out tomorrow. And I got to tell you also, I had to show off what my nephew Gabriel made in the AI Mage. You can get your kids in on this. And I did with my nephew. He loves otters. my goodness, I don't know. Kids are interesting. He's obsessed, and he was able to put that. Now he's going to print this out and put it in his room. And I just thought that was really cool. Getting the kids vaulted out here, and these images are really bringing people together. So, and again, shout out to AI Mage. But go check that out. We talked about the Mega Space. Advantis is also, y'all know LK. She's going to be out there tomorrow. They're doing another giveaway. They always do giveaways whenever they come out to our spaces. Even if it's a share space, they normally give stuff away. So please go show some love. Repost, tag 2 people, follow them and Volt-Inu official, and show some love, everybody. That's what we want. We want people out here helping us market as well. And then I just put something up here. I just thought it was funny. Let me see. Link put McDonald's will not hire any individuals that have held, traded, or sold cryptocurrencies. Now, I don't think that's real whatsoever, everybody, but I just had to put it up there. I think it's funny.
I can't believe that.
No, it's not true. There's no way. That's not true.
Because if it did, and it's a big if, because we don't really know if that's real. I don't think they're going to go public about it. And if they did, that would just tell you that McDonald's is bullish on crypto, because they know if they really are tyrannical like that, that means McDonald's knows crypto is going to explode and free up a lot of their workforce. It's going to get them out of that hole. So that's bullish news to me.
Hey, I love it. I love your optimism. I'm loving it. That's a good way to look at it. Moped. Hey, I know, right? I don't even know if this tweet is real, if it's photoshopped, but I just had to bring that to y'all today, because we're always talking about working at McDonald's, or, or, eating noodles and stuff. So I just thought y'all would appreciate that. Who knows?
Well, I mean, if it's true, allegedly, that's the word, allegedly. if McDonald's allegedly believes that cryptocurrency is going to free up their poorly paid employees, that, I've worked at McDonald's. I've worked there, and it's terrible. It's an absolute soul-draining experience. And they have these little programs like the Gold Card that let you get money off your shoes. Don't screw all that. You should just pay your employees enough. And if you are so worried about cryptocurrency liberating your workforce, you need to reflect on, what you're paying your people. Not even if it pays not necessarily the problem for some people, because everyone's financial situation is different. You need to not overload your employees. And if your employees are looking to crypto as a way out of that hellscape, I just find it bullish. A small part of me really wishes that is true, because that just means you got a mega multi-billion-dollar corporation banking on crypto exploding, liberating everybody. One of the largest employers and the largest workforce. It's another one of those hidden numbers that you just don't see of how many people are in crypto.
Let me see.
For a mega, corporation to fear that their workforce, one of the largest workforces, that just goes to show you how many people are really in crypto.
Mm-hmm. I'm looking it up right now on their page. I'm totally peeping their page right now. I don't see it. It's an interesting page. I've never been on their page before, but hey, I think you're right. We will take all the bullishness about crypto. Go ahead. Just type the word crypto in McDonald's and people will see crypto. What? Yeah, no, everything is good publicity for us, except whenever that mainstream really got us the past few years. But now they can't say anything. Now the government has taken care of that, right? So I'm going to put this up again. Bitcoin halving, everybody. Countdown. Yeah, McDonald's, I don't see it on here. But hey, maybe they put it on there a while back. But anyway, we're going to go to our next topic, talking about Crypto Zeus earlier. He put this up, and he always gives us shout outs in his videos. He's always like, hey, this is a good one. Even if he says something for a few seconds about, you know, our project, he always brings us up. So shout out to Crypto Zeus. You're a smart dude. We really rock with you. You're amazing. Thank you for all the shout outs. But he has a tweet up. It says, which crypto do you think is set to dominate its niche in the upcoming year? And so we already know what that is. Let's go ahead and hit that tweet up, everybody. And also another vaulted content creator that actually, he is like the founder of Links crypto app. It's Dragon Rider, Worldwide Crypto. Please give him a follow. He says on here, on my way to reach 10,000 followers. I've reached over 2,000 on TikTok so far. I just want to thank everybody for all the support. 2024 has been amazing to me so far. If you haven't already, smash that follow. And that's his TikTok, everybody. So go give him a follow. We love him, and we love Links crypto app, which is integrated in our VOLTI-Change. And then we talked about Google, and we're just talking about McDonald's right now with Moped. Now I'm going to bring up again, in case you missed it at the beginning of the show, Bitcoin can now be advertised on Google again. So let's freaking go. Mass adoption around the corner. Bitcoin halving coming up. Where's your bag? And L with this badass artwork, Women of Web3, and it looks really, really awesome. Again, I have some stuff up. There's some, I'm always going to put up, if I see a space that would be beneficial for the Vault Army to show up and check out, I'm going to start pinning them up at the top so we can go check them out. But there's one coming up this weekend if we can go and see that. And then the last thing I want to talk about is Caesar. He put this up, what 3 billion Volt can do for you. 1 billion right now is about $340. We talk about supply shock all the time, y'all. And he says, we're sitting at 20 million market cap. Do you want that 1000X? And there's your spread. There's your sheet for you. Save that picture. Save it in your phone. Get, you know, organized with your wallets. Audit your wallets. You get your Volti card. Figure out what that's about. You know, check out limit orders on SparkBot. Check out Spark Transfer. These are things that are very, very important that you want to check out. You don't want to leave any of that out. So roll back the tape. If you didn't hear what I said, go check out those things, because those things are important. That's a good way just for you to get started on your research, is check these out and save this in your phone. Really good info. Thank you for this spreadsheet right here. But that's what I got today, y'all. That's what I got. I'm going to pin up some of y'all's artwork while I get some closing words from our speakers. Thank you so much for coming up to speak. And Colin, Casanova Colin, I'm trying to bring you up. Let me see here. Here we go. But let me go ahead. Oh, my phone is like freezing, everybody. My phone is freezing because I have it on my laptop charger. If you know, you know. But Casanova Colin, go ahead. Let's get some last words from the speaker panel. And you are up, sir. Are you up here? Do y'all see him? No? Okay. Ah, that sucks. Moped, go ahead and take it away, sir. Give us whatever you got. Give them their green pill.
I'm not going to distribute them green pills. I'm going to let you come to it. I'm going to let you find out for yourself, you know? No, but seriously, on a note, I want to bring up something that I like to think of things that aren't commonly thought of, you know, just below the surface. When the halving comes, I'm anticipating a big dip. Historically, it's been like that. I wouldn't suggest anyone try to time the market. That's absolutely impossible. Not to make the gains that you're, you know, when you buy a lottery ticket, you get, you know, that 24 hour, 36 hours of that little daydream, like, oh, what am I going to do with that? But when you got a project like this and you're holding tens of millions, hundreds of millions, billions of these tokens, you're not going to get the gains like the stories you hear on the news if you think you're just going to pull out and jump in at the it don't work that way. There's nothing get rich quick about, you know, crypto. I mean, a lot of these scam projects, very small handful of people actually make those $1 million stories, and they're typically the scammers. They're the pump and dumps and stuff. You want a good, solid project that's been battle tested, and you want to be in for the long run. You want something that's going to continually generate generational wealth. You don't. That's how most people lose. That's how people lose in the bull run. They think they can time something that you can't outpace the bots and the FUD and the news story. If you're not informed, you're not up to date, you're not on top of your investment, you're just gambling at that point. So I highly suggest everyone get in, stay in, be ready, and just enjoy the ride. Just enjoy it. Me personally, I know there's going to be volatility like no one believes. Everyone expects the bull run to come and it just keeps going for 4 years straight. That's just not true. Me personally, if it goes up to $20 per Volt token, fantastic. If it falls back down to $1.72, fantastic. It doesn't matter. I still won. You don't lose until you sell, and you can't lose unless you sell in the bear.
100%. Now, I'm going to cut in there. I think it's one lesson to learn. Listen, we're all in it for one reason. Listen, we're all an army. We all got to do what we got to do. Everyone has their own outs and all that sort of thing. Just take a few apples from the tree. Don't sell them all. But as it goes up, and we're in at the bottom, we're in the absolute, I'm in at 17, 18, all the way around there. I'm talking pence or whatever. I don't know in dollars. But you've got to be smart. You've got to be sensible. Listen, we're all in it together. But do not think. Just have a bit out. Have a little bit out and make yourself good. Take your stake out and let the rest slide. When it goes again, take a little bit more out. But all I'm saying to you is don't sell all of them. Hold it. Because it's a Bitcoin. It's the new Bitcoin. It's the absolute new Bitcoin that we're so lucky to be involved in. So take your little apples from the tree, get your money out you put in, and just enjoy the ride. Because people will be coming in the next 6-8 months, and they want what we've got. They never know what's gone on in the last 2 years. They will never know what's gone on in the last 2 years. And we're just so lucky. Honestly, just believe in what is in front of you. Don't go off the path. Just believe what's in front of you. But like you just said there, you've got to be smart. You've got to be clever. Everyone's in it for themselves. Listen, I love all of you, but I've got to look after myself and my family first. 100%. Just take a little bit here and there and stay voted. That's all you got to do. Just stay voted.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Colin. Thank you, Moped. Oh, I'm loving it. That's what I'm talking about, everybody. We got Ken up next. What you got, Ken?
Vote Maxi! Vote up. Here we go. We're about to get all the way to the top. And you're going to recognize that people are going to come in to this project and pay $50,000 for 1 billion votes. And you're going to say,
Sheesh.
I didn't have to do that. But you was a Vote Maxi. So you don't have to change your losing position or anything.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? You're going to be in the perfect place, the perfect time. You don't have to worry about your Jasmine coins, your Doge coins, your any other coins. Okay? You're voted. Stay to the top. Stay voted. And we're going to the tippy top of all of crypto.
Let's go. Ken.
And we can't stop until we get to the top. And there's only one way we're going to go, is at the tippy top. I promise you, every one of you now, just come back like in 8 months' time or 10 months' time, 12 months' time. Let's see where we are. Let's see exactly where we are. We've done the hard work. Well, I ain't done no hard work. I've just listened to all you people now, you know what I mean? For the last 2 years, Space, you're doing a fantastic job. Let's just keep pushing this movement on. It's unstoppable. From where I'm sitting, it is absolutely unstoppable. Mass adoption's around the corner. Just hold your nerve. Doesn't matter. Don't look at the price or whatever. Look at the price in 8 months' time, 10 months' time. You know, and like Guy said about it, Bitcoin Ivan, you're so right. You look back over the charts, yeah, it's going to build up. The ETFs, it's done the same thing. It's all built in, all that sort of thing. Just hold your nerve. Bitcoin Ivan, it might come down again, but let me tell you one thing. Let's be real with each other here now. Why do you honestly think BlackRock, Fidelity, all them other asset management companies are getting involved? Why? Because they know that crypto is the way it's going to go. Think about that. Just think about that. Why are they getting involved? Because they're money men. They want to make money. And we're just ones and ones, like, you know what I mean? Just hold your nerve. Just keep buying Volt. It's the only way. It's the only way. I might be totally wrong, but I don't think I am.
Colin, I don't think you're wrong. I think you're right, sir. Definitely. Man, Colin's vaulted up. Let's freaking go, dude. Let's go. Jamma Whamma. You came up. Did we get the time wrong? I feel like we got your time wrong, dude.
I just put a PST. Basically, it's a space tonight. I just wanted to thank you for the shout out. And I just wanted to leave off where Ken and Moped were talking. That's basically the premise of the Telegram tonight. Just felt like if as many members of the VOLTARMY can show it, you know, I'm hoping we can only create a space that will be bullish, and the premise will be navigating the early stage of the bull market and discussing ways to maximize your gains. And as Ken eloquently said, as always, about holding on to your bag, resisting the temptation. Obviously, there's always a business case to take profits for those that have large bags, but for the small bag holders, there's another strategy to retain your wealth by hanging on to your tokens. So, you know, in the next 3 or 4 weeks, I figure we're going to start to see the climb of the Volt token price. As an army, as a unified community, it's going to be a bloody bullish time, and I think the space is for everyone to attend, everyone to contribute some bullishness, and we can find some strategies with all utilizing everybody's intellect within the community, that there's a little bit of something for everyone to enjoy in the space, and let's be bullish because it's about to happen. It's about 2-3 weeks away before the early stages of that breaking that first Volt Zero. So there are some strategies to deploy to help you cope with that and to give you the expectations of what lies after. So the space is designed, the Telegram will be an open conversation amongst members of the community to be bullish, to be hopeful, and to share the experiences to come.
Aw, thank you so much. I'm excited. You're going to have a full house tonight, sir. You're going to have a full house tonight. When you speak, man, everybody's listening. Trust me. I cannot wait. Super bullish. Bullish.
Spacey, a little bit off topic or whatever.
Yeah.
I've been on that. Listen, before this, like Twitter set up and all that sort of thing, like the Telegram and all that sort of thing, I was on a Facebook page, like, you know, Volt-Inu official or whatever, and it hasn't been active, it hasn't been active for like maybe the last like 6-8 months or whatever. And AL was on there. AY is on there today, like, you know what I mean? And I think, like, you know, if you've got a Facebook page or whatever, you know, just go on that Volt-Inu official. I know it's like old news or whatever, like, you know, but I think we all have to, as a community, we have to get back on that Volt-Inu, get the people over Facebook and tell them. I try to tell them, like, that it's almost like people that they're not in the loop, are they? They can't see what's going on. They're not on Twitter. They're not on YouTube or whatever. They're just Facebook people, like, you know. And just have a look. If you can go on Facebook, you almost have all of you must have a Facebook account. Like, just go on there and see. So it's a little bit negative in a way because people have obviously got in so high or whatever. They haven't DCA'd. They just looked at Facebook, not on Twitter or whatever. Listen, if you've got a Facebook account, just go in there, go on the Volt-Inu, and just say, look, we're all on. Because I say it all the time. We're on Twitter. We're here. We're there. Come and join us. Come on the AMAs. Just see what's happening. Half of them don't know what's going on. There's loads of people that haven't gone like from V2 to V3.
I needed to jump in. I've seen on Facebook be very careful of the Facebook groups you join. I have reported at least one to Voltoshi where it's claiming to be the unofficial, official Facebook Volt group. And they post 2 different contract addresses and they're not current, but they're getting posts per day. Just be careful.
Listen, I never put nothing out there. All I'm saying is I go on there, mate, and I look like, and it's just like, listen, we're all in this together, like, you don't need no negative thing about it. All I'm saying is, like, I'm not doing anything about it, right? But what I'm saying is, let's all go on there and say, no, come over to Twitter, come and learn. And then we know what's the right one and not the right one, if you understand what I'm saying. Like,
I understand. I just
get where you're coming from, mate.
To bring awareness.
I've been on that one for 2 years, mate. Right? That's what, when it started off, mate, weren't the Twitter Spaces that Space is doing, and like Latina, all them people ain't doing it. Like, what I'm saying is, and there's people on there, bring them over. If they don't want to come over, they want to mug us off. Let them mug us off, like, you know what I mean? But I just don't like that negative vibe, like, you know what I mean? If there's people in there, and some of the people on there like, holding their toes, I'm so far down. Yeah, because they haven't DCA'd, they don't know what's going on in the project, and they don't understand.
Yeah, I'm just bringing awareness to some of the other people joining the space, possibly first-time listeners or people who are trying to reach out to get as much information as possible. That's all I'm really saying. And if you see any of those, any of those bad actors, just don't get involved with them. Come join us on the spaces. Come join us on the Telegram. Check out the link tree. All the official stuff is listed there.
Hey, I've got you, mate. I've got you all day long, mate. What I'm saying is, like, you know the way it works, like this crypto, like, of course, like, people pump something up, put something down, like, but our project doesn't need to be like pumped up at all, because our project is going to go to the top. But let's not have that negative thing on that Facebook. I'll put it on there. No, you're in the wrong place, like, or try and, like I say, just try and close it down or whatever. But if we all go on there and say, no, we're all in the Twitter space, come and see what, and we can filter them out from there, can't we? I think they know something about it or they don't know something about it.
Jammo Whammo is the vote catcher. #1 movie in all of the world.
Jammo Whammo. I love it. Ken. Jammo Whammo. I had somebody here. Y'all, make sure we get these times right. And don't forget, we got 2 things tonight. 2 things. Well, Ladybug actually, okay, we got 4 things. My goodness, I got to tell y'all. Hold on, before I forget, I got to tell y'all. So I'm going to have in the space cabin at 4 p.m. Central, which is, I'm going to have Everrise, Piggycoin, and Crypto Deb in here. What we're doing is we're going over each project's updates. So I get to tell them about Volt-Inu's updates for this week. I'm super excited about Ladybug Crypto Lounge. Queen Ladybug has Inessa from NovaCare going to her space, and apparently they have VoltiChange, and she's going to ask her about VoltiCard. So make sure y'all show up to that. Then we have the Spanish space, the Latin space tonight. We're definitely going to have to check that out. Tap in with that. Like we said, it's Spanglish. They will definitely translate anything for y'all. And then we have Jammo Whammo. Whoa, that's a mouthful. And that's just what's happening today. I just had to throw that out there. We got Jojo. Jojo, we can't go anywhere without hearing from you. How are you today, sir?
Yeah, thank you very much. I'm lovely. I'm fine. You know what I mean? Smashing it all over the place in the crypto space. Every day, all day.
Oh, that's a rhyme.
I wake up voted. Can't help it. It's just my nature. But yeah, I think the most important thing, it was in a space earlier on with Ladybug and Kira, is security. Yeah. And I believe nobody in the actual Volt Army wants to put themselves at risk. And certain spaces that you go into, you'll put yourself at risk. So I'm not knocking anybody, but I'd rather not put myself in the fire, to be honest with you. You know what I mean? When it comes to certain places, you know what I mean? I just won't get involved. Yeah, but your space is fantastic, Space Chick. Everybody on this space at the moment, I love you lots. Volt's going to go to the top. I kind of knew that from the beginning, from the time I started into this project, because it's always had a positive energy. And I hope that energy is reflected through everybody that's here right now. And any new investors, you know where to go. The TG, Twitter, these are safe places, yeah, in respect of, do you know what I mean? Getting yourself known and recognised, and also getting the correct information. You know, the guy that was Colin, where you was talking before, yeah, nice one, but there's not enough happening on that platform to really be pushing people in that direction, especially when, you know, the things that I've heard about Facebook. I'm not a Facebook person, to be honest with you.
Jojo, listen, mate. Listen, I'm from London, mate, as well, mate. I can hear you twang all day long, mate. I'm not pushing London. I'm not pushing Facebook at all, mate. I'm not pushing it at all. I do not like negative things said about this project. I've been in it for 25 months, mate. Right? I promise you, mate. I put my whole life and soul into it, mate. Yeah. If it weren't for people like Space Chick and all that, I ain't calling you out, mate. I don't know how long you've been in it or whatever, mate. But let me tell you, of course you have, mate. Of course you have. Look, listen, let me tell you one thing, yeah. A proper London lad, mate. A proper London lad. When I see something that I really believe in, mate, and I really, really believe in this, mate. Right? I really believe in it. I don't like things like that are said about things like, you know. So what I'm saying is, listen, what B said, I get all the scams, all that sort of thing. I'm no fool, mate. I'm absolutely no fool whatsoever, right? But don't down talk my project, and that's what I'm trying to say to you, right? And it goes all quiet and all that sort of thing. But listen, I know it's all on Twitter. I know it's on YouTube. I know where it is, mate, right? What I'm saying is, all we've got to do, if you've got a Facebook account, go on that Volt-Inu thing, whether it's official or not official, I don't care. Say, get on Twitter, and we feed them out, mate. That's all I'm saying to you, Jojo. All right? Not getting your nut, mate. Listen, not getting your nut at all.
It's only because I'm very protective of this space. I've been from day one. That's how I was brought into the project.
Yeah. Well, I was brought in a different way, mate. I can't think how lucky I was being brought in a different way. But listen, mate, I've put lumps in here, mate. Absolute lumps, because I believe in it, mate. I believe in it so much, mate, right? Listen.
Well, it sounds like you're going to have it off then.
Well, maybe, mate. Listen, whatever, mate. It's not about that, mate. Listen, we're all a community. I never understood 2.5 years ago, mate, or when I got into crypto. I never understood. But I was so lucky to find this project. And the people that brought me through, like, they've gone off and they've gone in a different direction. We've got all these people here now, like, you know what I mean, that doing these spaces or whatever. So all I'm saying is, mate, it's not you calling me out or whatever, mate, but I'm just saying I don't like nothing said bad about Volt-Inu. I really don't. Because it's in my blood now. It's so in my blood, and I know what's going to happen. I've had so many arguments with my family. They think I'm a nutter. Well, let them think I'm a nutter, because when it all plays out in the next year, let's see who the nutter is, because I know I'm not a nutter.
Well, as you know, the way you're talking, we're going to have it off, and that's the thing. But you know, sometimes, I mean, I don't talk negative of this project. It's always positive, and I don't see negativity at all around this space. So, you know, if someone's talking about it outside of this and I can't hear it, then they can jog on, mate. They can carry on with that.
No,
you know what I mean?
Jojo, I get you, mate. But wouldn't it be nice for them people to jog on to us and understand, like, because a lot of them like thinking like they've done their dough, whatever, but they're not involved. They don't even looks like what's being produced. Like, and what I said like earlier, I don't know how long you've been in the space, whatever. But for me, this is business, mate. It's an absolute business. Forget the token thing. Forget that completely, right? This is a business within the crypto world. All the utilities and everything is built up to like bring money into that project. And the deflationary thing, mate, for me is incredible. Do you know what I mean? I keep saying that space is all over Casanova, and you'll like that comment, mate, because you understand where I'm coming from. I promise you, just look at the business. Look at it as a business, yeah? Look at this one-stop shop. I love a one-stop shop, so I can go there and get everything, yeah? It makes it easy for one person, yeah? And we haven't even touched the sides yet, mate. We have not even touched the sides. I promise you. Just, you know what I mean? Whether you didn't like what I said or whatever, I don't really care, like, in a way. But all I'm saying is, I hate negative things said about this project. And that's what you got to just play back what I said. I hate negative things. If we can go on that Facebook, and like that B said, like, you know what I mean? He knows it inside. He's doing the Telegram and all that sort of thing, 100%, right? But we have to push it in every direction we can. Right?
Do you know what I think it is? It's because I'm over this side, so I don't hear anything negative about this project. So, you know, and it's not something that we want brought to the space, like talking about people, talking about the project being negative. So for me, it feels uncomfortable.
Jojo, we're all working together, aren't we, mate?
Yeah, I hear that. But what I'm saying to you,
surely, mate, listen, if we had a business, mate, and like we're selling a couple of stuff or whatever, and someone don't like me, but I send you in, like, it sorts it out, mate, doesn't it? Seriously, mate. This is a business, mate. Listen, it might be crypto. This is a business at the end of the day, all right? And we're going to try and take our business to the absolute tipsy top.
Yeah, it's gonna go to the top. This project is already being primed and set up to go massive. So, like, certain things, do you know what I mean? Sometimes they just
be a realist, mate. You have to be a realist, like, you know what I mean? You have to take something, like, you know, if someone says something, you got to fight back, mate. Surely, mate. You can't just you can't all like roll over, mate, and say, oh, that's all good or whatever, like, you know what I mean? Sure.
Colin and Jojo, I think you're both commendable members of this community. I think you both bring a lot to this community. I think it's a great example of two members of this community with opposing points of view, but both are right. You're both right, guys, and you're both coming from the heart.
Both
and
on the same page.
I think that's really all that matters, is that, you know, as a community, we can listen to these opposing arguments and know that both members are right and move forward as a community, because you're both talking from the heart and we value you both. So let's just move forward.
Perfect, mate. I'm done.
Listen,
my mic's off.
Colin, listen, nice one, geezer. But
Jojo,
listen to this.
I'll see you on my yacht, mate. I'll see you on my yacht.
Listen. The Arsenal's playing, so I'm going to have it on my toes, mate. Yeah?
Oh, my God. Chelsea tomorrow, mate. Come on the Blues.
All right.
They're going to be in the Telegram. It's so funny. I already know that conversation is going to continue in the Telegram, everybody. It's a good conversation. They're on the same page. It's just so funny.
They're both going to go for a beer now.
Yeah, they are. Hell yeah, they are. I think it's awesome. That's what I'm saying. This community, everybody has ideas, insights. We learn from each other. I love it. I love it. I love being here. I got to hear from Stevie and Bob. Stevie might be busy hitting some people, doing some headshots, but Stevie. Yeah, there we go.
I knew the goat was coming. I knew it.
Yeah.
Here's a new daily dose tune. Well, I don't think it's new. I think I did it a few months ago, but it's fun. Daily dose. Daily dose. Daily dose. Daily dose. Daily dose. Daily dose. Gotta get your daily dose with Volt-Inu, Space Chick, Space Gavin. Don't forget DCA.
Oh my God, I freaking love it. Oh, I'm clipping that, everybody. Oh, I'm clipping that. Stevie, that's amazing. I freaking love it. Oh, you're so talented. You just made my day, Stevie. Thank you so much for that. Amazing, amazing community, everybody. You never know what you're fixing to hear. You never know what's fixing to happen. Bob, are you there, Bob?
Yeah, I'm here. Greetings. Hello. You know, we know what we got. We've been telling everybody what this is.
Thank you, Stevie.
You know, get you some. Just get you some. I don't care if it's only $20 worth. You'll thank yourself later. Obviously, I'd like you to get more than that, but you don't have to. Do what you can afford, but get something. We're going places. It's a solid project. It's not a scam project. It has lots of utility, and it's ever growing with utility. So there's more to come. Just do yourself a favor and get some. If you don't, hey, well, you can be one of those that says, "Dang, I wish I would have." You know, just more for me. I'm good with that. So, but do yourself a favor and get a little bit. And be careful of scammers. There are a lot of scammers out there. If you're in this space, then you're in the right space. That go down this next row and see where it says Volt-Inu official with the little dog with the lightning bolt in it and it's black circle. You want to follow that. That's the one you want to follow. That is the real deal. So be sure and follow that. And we're a passionate community.
Very.
We all know it. That's we know what we hold.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we're here. So if that's not a clue to you as to what this project is, then I don't know what to tell you. You know, our dev shows up every day. He's always there. Man, he talks with us. He listens to us. He even disciplines us when we get out of line. But, you know, hey, it's what's needed. We have an active dev that's proven himself over and over again. So I don't know what else you could be looking for. I don't know why you're not here. Thanks.
Love it.
I just wanted to touch for 5 seconds on what Bob said. He's right. No matter how big or small your bag is, boots on the ground is still movement. And that's part of the reason why the voltage never stops. It doesn't matter how big or small. We're still moving. And the voltage, it just can't be stopped. You've heard it from other people saying it. You see it in the tweets and everything. So just remember that. Don't be discouraged if you don't have $1 billion. You can still utilize the VOLTARMY.
Yeah.
If you only have 200 million, and that's you could save quite a few, you know, hamburgers from McDonald's. You know, who wants to eat there anyways if they don't want crypto?
Yeah, and good point, Moped. Good point. But I also want to add too, in case somebody new's listening, we are on 3 chains. ETH is our primary chain, but we are on BNB and Polygon. So there's many avenues to acquire Volt-Inu. The gas fees are, you know, if you don't, you're not, you know, BNB is pretty cheap, Polygon is pretty cheap. Follow the official Twitter. Get into our official Telegram. Make sure it's our Telegram. If you don't see these people that you see here now in this space in that Telegram, then you're in the wrong Telegram. So be careful of scammers. Make sure you verify authenticity. Get in the right space. Message any one of us here, and we'll point you in the right direction if you really want to know more information. The official website is Volt-Inu.in. All small letters. But again, follow the official Twitter link. If you've never bought crypto, come in our Telegram, ask a question. Yeah, we might razz you a little, but don't get discouraged. We will walk you through and try and teach you how to do things the proper way. Thank you.
That's right.
I just wanted to touch on that too. In the Telegram, you know, I don't know if it was just a bunch of joking around or something like that, but in Telegram there was a mention of possibly Solana being a dot. We might have 4 chains It's
That
a
would be
possibility.
cool.
At this point, it's a speculation. There was a lot of talk about it.
It's all rumor until Votoshi says so.
That would
That's
be
right.
cool.
And the thing is it just goes to show you we're already on 3. There's nothing stopping us from jumping on 4, 5, or 6 if that ain't the grand plan. We don't know, but I'm looking forward to finding out.
Ooh.
Yeah, let's just clarify that we are not on Solana as of yet, so nobody buy a Solana Volt token. It's a fake.
That's a good point. That's a good point. Good point. Good to point that out, sir. I had it over here, the 3 chains like you talked about. I got to say shout out to Voltoshi for the 3 chains because last week or the week before during our space, somebody came up as a speaker just to ask where they can buy it and if they can buy it with Matic because that's what they had. And I was so proud. We were so proud because we were able to tell that person, yeah, we're on 3 chains actually. So Voltoshi, he's covering all bases. He's built the house. The meal is cooked. We just invite people on in to the party to get vaulted. Yup. We're going to close out the daily dose today because I'm going on live here in just a little bit. But I got to tell y'all, it was a very bullish space. Super bullish space today. Green pills all over the damn place. All over. I hope everybody caught 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Stacey.
What you got?
Stacey.
What you got, Colin?
It's all over Casanova.
It's all over Casanova. It is. It's all over Casanova. I love it. It is. It is. And like Moped said, boots on the ground, still moving. I love that. That was another good one today. Bunch of good ones today. Everybody, the Vault Army's real quick. But let me see. Did somebody?
The best one, though.
Oh, what you got? What you got, Ken?
The best one is Volt don't work, crypto don't work. And that should be embedded into your crypto heart.
That's right. Yes, sir. You're right. That is the best one. It's true. It's true. Get you a bag, everybody. A bag is a bag of Volt-Inu. Get you a bag. Check out the price. And also, if you're here in the space cabin, I put the link to Dex Tools. Check out the description box below because you can go ahead and just get you a bag. VoltiChange.net, where you can help burn the supply of the project, 0.25% of every transaction. That's what we prefer. Let's help burn the supply. Why not? Supply shock coming up, baby. But thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in to the Volt-Inu Daily Dose Tuesday. I will be back here in just a little bit, and we will continue this bullish vaulted news tomorrow on the Volt-Inu Daily Dose Wednesday. I appreciate all the speakers, and I love y'all, and I will talk to y'all tomorrow. Bye-bye.
I knew it was coming.
You gotta love it. You gotta love it. Oh my goodness, we had 309 people tune in. Holy cow, that's a lot. That's a lot of people. Hold on one second. We're gonna lead out with this song Still Vaulted Part 3 with Just Philosophy. Definitely gotta do my friend a proper. Hold on one second, everybody. All right, let me see. Okay, let me see here. Let's get this on the road. Let me see. All right. I don't know why it shut that off, but y'all got to hear it. You got to hear it. It's really good. Got to end it out with this. All right. All right, everybody. Thanks so much for tuning in to the Volt-Inu Daily Dose. Thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I will see y'all in the space cabin in a little bit with Crypto Deb, Everrise, Enrique from Everrise, and Jedi from Piggycoin. So yeah, I'm excited about that. Oh, what's up, high rollers? Salute. Much love. I hope y'all can come out to tomorrow's NFT mega or to tomorrow's mega space. Please come out. I'm going to drop the link in y'all's Telegram actually here in a little bit. But love y'all. Love y'all so much. Much love. Much respect. Let's go.
First you heard from DJ Musa, Still Vaulted. Then you heard a remix from YL from the 317, and now coming to the stage, Just philosophy. We still voting, headed to the top of the top, this our moment. Everybody thought we would stop, we kept going. But Toshi Vision got it on lock, whether you get it or not, we not folded. We still voting, headed to the top of the top, this our moment. Everybody thought we would stop, we kept going. But Toshi Vision got it on lock, whether you get it or not, we not folded. Listen to the greatest story never told. Born in a bear, a man came in and gave his soul. Familiar with the road and battles and still became his own. Turned a lot of boys into men, look what he made and grown. None greater, revolutionizing the way to get dumb paper. They know that you the best and I don't let them play dumb player. We put it all to rest, biggest pockets, dumb player. They see the chart, they get excited, but I'm seeing the bronze layer. Yes, that's what I call a Volt-Inu. Got a fear when the gods even saying less. No facades on God when we talking best. Whole world hold. Keep waiting in the space when we host, we told you so with bags. OTOs, if you know, you know. Volt-Inu is a currency for the people. Hope you taking notice. In the bronze layer, yes, that's what I call a Volt-Inu. Got a fear when the gods even saying less. No facades on God when we talking best. Whole world holding bags like they was holding breath. If Volt don't work, then crypto is fucking death. We can link a bet, we can go rep for rep. Top 5 dead or alive, now give a Toshi respect. Still voting, headed to the top of the top, this our moment. Everybody thought we would stop, we kept going. But Toshi Vision got it on lock, whether you get it or not, we not folded. We still voting, headed to the top of the top, this our moment. Everybody thought we would stop, we kept going. But Toshi Vision got it on lock, whether you get it or not, we not folded. I was raised on the apple tree, philosophy, possibly, probably. Nothing, stumping all over X with steel toe boots, putting in work, just trying to recruit. All the OGs just trying to recruit. Everybody chill, just put on your suits. We headed to the moon on a spaceship. With spaceship crypto, it's all so basic. But Toshi still voted, so we melting faces. All of the spudders, all playing blatant because you lack patience. Keep waiting in the space when we host, we told you so with bags. OTOs, if you know, you know. Volt-Inu is a currency for the people. Hoping you taking notice. We free smoking, and you can quote it. We still voted. We still voted. Headed to the top of the top. This our moment. Everybody thought we would stop. We kept going. But Toshi Vision got it on lock. Whether you get it or not, we not voted. We still voted. Headed to the top of the top. This our moment. Everybody thought we would stop. We kept going. But Toshi Vision got it on lock. Whether you get it or not, we not voted. Any last words for the VOLTARMY from Mr. Just Philosophy? Yeah, I would like to thank the Toshi. I would like to thank the Army. God mercy. What up? YL for the 317. What up? Of course.
I saved hundreds with Liberty Mutual. Liberty.